Hi, it's Caitlin and I have my March 2025 HHC swatch video for you, and this is also their Mother's Day shop. So a few of the makers have created something very special for celebrating Mother's Day. So as always, the HHC shop opens on the 14th of the month. It closes on the 21st. There are specific times. I will include all of that down in the description, as well as the prices for the polishes and if there is a limit on how many are available. I think everyone knows the drill by now when it comes to HHC, so let's get into the swatches. We're going to start alphabetically as always, and first up we have by Dany Vianna. This is I Kept All the Memories, Even the Sad Ones. This one is a continuation of their Fruits Basket series with a polish inspired by Momichi and his history with his mom. This one is a sheer dark base with a mix of gold aurora shimmer and a mix of light and darker blue flakes and shreds. I do think this is a really beautiful nail polish. It's certainly unique. And the formula, as with all by Dany Vianna polishes, is totally remarkable. It is sheer, but there's so much shimmer going on that it really does distract from any visible nail line. But at extreme angles, you will see your nail underneath. Because of those blue flakes and shreds, you definitely will want top coat. They are a bit textured, but one layer of top coat will smooth everything out. Like I said, this one really surprised me. It's quite beautiful, and as you're going to see, it's very shifty. By Dany Vianna is also offering a nail polish as part of the Mother's Day shop. So it's a duo with this nail polish, which is called a Mother's Strength, and a Necessaire bag that I will show off that matches the nail polish. This polish is a dark blue jelly base with a mix of red micro glitters and red metallic shreds and flakes. This one I absolutely love. We don't see deep blue jelly, true jelly bases like this very often, and I think the red and blue combo is really unexpected and totally beautiful. The glitter and flakes are textured, so I will recommend a generous layer of top coat. It seemed to smooth it out for me, but to be safe, you might want to use a glitter top coat and then another layer of quick dry top coat over that. It is best in 3 coats, and it's obviously not going to give you full coverage unless you maybe go to 4 coats because it is a jelly. Here is a look at the bag. This one is a 7 by 15 by 7 centimeter bag. It is really nice for holding things. It's really sturdy. It's sort of made of like a polyurethane material, so it's kind of like rubbery, very secure. You can see the 2 polishes in there. It would hold a lot of nail polish, and The zipper is kind of this cool blue pink multi-chrome. The zipper is also really secure. Next up, we're going to look at Clionadh Cosmetics Rainbow Eucalyptus. This is a continuation of their relatively new Fascinating Forests series, and this is inspired by the bark of the fantastical rainbow eucalyptus tree that reveals various colors as its layers peel away. The polish is described as a sheer brown jelly with rainbow iridescent flakes. This one is sheer as described, but it does build up nicely, and if you have shorter nails like me, you're going to get pretty good coverage in 3 coats. But definitely if you have longer nails, more of a visible free edge, this isn't going to cover it, but you could also layer it or use a visible nail line blurring base coat. Clionadh has also been rolling out their fan paddle brush, which is just so wonderful for application. And the polish itself does have a bit of texture, so I will recommend top coat. 1 layer will smooth everything out, but definitely you want top coat because it does have a bit of texture from the flakes, but it won't be difficult to remove, and this is just really beautiful and unique in my opinion. Cracked Polish has created Once Upon a Trail, and this is a magnetic, but I didn't magnetize it. I am going to go back before this video goes live and add in a magnetized clip, but it didn't say magnetic on the label, so I just went ahead. Anyway, this is a continuation of their Indie Rabbit Hole series. This one's it's inspired by following a magical trail in a forest. So it has a warm earthy brown base with gold pigment. Those are magnetic pigments, but if you don't magnetize it, this is really beautiful. As you can see, honestly, I didn't know until I started reading the description that this was magnetic. So super like this one as is, and honestly, why wouldn't you? It's beautiful. But I will also show it to you magnetized as it's meant to be. But I really do truly enjoy this one as I thought it was meant to be worn. As I promised, I am showing this polish with 2 different magnetic styles because it is a magnetic. So on my index here, I'm going to show it with the cat eye effect. So using a neodymium bar magnet, holding it over the nail and letting those pigments gather in a line. That's definitely going to make it look almost like a tiger eye stone, which is really beautiful. And here on my middle finger, I am using my Watcha Indian by Dany Vianna 3D printed magnet, which does a great job of providing that velvet effect. So if you are choosing to use the cat eye style, I think you'll definitely want 2 coats, maybe 3. I'm going to do 3. I just didn't think it had enough opacity in 2. But if you're opting for the velvet effect like you're seeing here, you should be good with it in 2, just because the way the pigment moves, it obscures any nail underneath. Cuticula is up next with The Summer Everything Began. They've actually started a new series inspired by books to TV movies. This one is inspired by The Summer I Turned Pretty. This polish has a peachy base with orange gold shifting shimmer, blue green lime shifting ultra chrome chameleon flakes, and iridescent flakes. This really does look like a summer nail polish to me. It's really like fruity and fun and cute. It has an amazing formula, and the flakes really stand out against that really beautiful peachy pink base. I would certainly be leaving this in 2 if I was wearing it for my own enjoyment, but for the sake of my video, I will apply a 3rd coat so you can see how it looks. And I will recommend top coat because the flakes have a bit of texture, but it won't be difficult to remove, and definitely didn't cause any issues with staining at all. And the top coat I'm using for pretty much all my swatches is a Cuticula Limitless Top Coat. I basically use it in all my videos. Everybody probably knows that, but if not, it's like my favorite top coat. And now we have Friends from Moonshine Manny, which is a part of their 90s TV series theme. This is a gentle mauve. It's glowing with a pink peach gold shimmer and hollow micro flakes. This one is a beautiful sheer polish. It is going to build up, but it is still on the sheer side. So if you don't like that look, you might want to layer this over a nail line blurring base coat, or even something like a soft pink crelly or cream. That would definitely work. I absolutely love the Moonshine Manny formula. It's like a dream to work with. It maintains its shine. It's soft. It's beautiful. I just love this polish, and I love the subtle color shift, and of course the holographic flakes are a beautiful addition. This is a really easy to wear color, and I'm definitely going to be wearing it again. Now we're going to look at Paint It Pretty Polish. This is Free Spirit, which is a continuation of their Ginny and Georgia series. This is inspired by Georgia. The nail polish is a yellow jelly base with a sparkling shimmer, white dot glitters, and tiny white square glitters. Now, some people are probably not going to be the biggest fans of this, but I love it. It's so unexpected. It is very happy. It has a beautiful formula, and despite it having those glitters, it actually isn't that textured. So really impressed with this, but those circle glitters will be a pain in the butt to remove. Just going to give you fair warning. But of course you can always use a peel off base coat or just deal with the removal, which is usually what I do. So you will certainly want to build this up in 3 coats. Even at 3 coats, if you have some free edge, you're definitely going to see it, but it's super fun and just really unexpected. And I love when nail polish makers create something that's just kind of out of the ordinary. Rogue Lacquer sent me their Mother's Day duo. I don't have their regular offering, but I do have this ABBA and Mamma Mia inspired Mother's Day duo. It's only available as a set. Rachel says that the movie and stage show of Mamma Mia is very special to her sisters, and she shares that with their mom. And these 2 songs seem to hold so true, and she couldn't think of better inspiration for a Mother's Day duo. So Dancing Queen is a cyan purple multichrome with gold reflective glitter. This has a really beautiful fluid formula. I found it to be opaque in 2 coats, and it does dry down a bit textured from the glitter, but 1 layer of top coat did smooth it out. This is also really shifty, as you're going to see. And of course, when you get the light on it, you will see those gold reflective glitters, which are really fun. And the other half of the duo is Super Trooper, which is described as a bright pink purple toned mauve. It's a shimmer with hollow flakes. This is a really pretty color, and I really like this formula from Rogue. The shimmer is really nice. It's like complementary shimmer. It's not contrasting, so it just kind of adds to this metallic shimmery look. And then of course the hollow flakes are just a really nice addition to give you some added sparkle. Again, another great 2-coat polish. You will want top coat to enhance the shimmer and also enhance the hollow effect of the flakes. And now we're going to take a look at Sassy Sauce's offerings. There are 3. First up, we have Sherbert, which is a continuation of their shoe-themed series. And this is apparently inspired by an ice cream shoe. It is a cotton candy pink with copper, golden shimmer, and blue, black, ultra chrome chameleon flakes and ghost flakes. So this also is sheer, but it does build up pretty well. But if you don't want any chance of a visible nail line peeking through, you can layer it over a complementary cream or a visible nail line blurring base coat. And for anyone wondering about those visible nail line blurring base coats, my personal favorites are the ones made by Polished for Days. You don't pay me to say that. I've just tried a few and I do really like them. So you can see on that 3rd coat it actually does have pretty good opacity, and I like the way the flakes build up. It's just a really fun color. It's making me think of summertime and spring, which is always good, especially in winter. This does dry down a bit dull, and I will of course recommend top coat. And lastly, we have the Sassy Sauce Mother's Day duo, which is always super fun. It comes beautifully packaged, as you can see. First up, we have Life is Short, Lick the Spoon. And this is an ocean shade. It's a thermal that transitions from a deeper blue to a lighter green. It has strong green shimmer, blue, black, ultra chrome chameleon flakes, and ghost flakes. So again, because this gets pretty light when it's warm, it won't be like fully opaque in the warm state, but I still will recommend 3 coats. I just think it'll build up best in 3, but the coverage is lovely, and I love how oceanic this looks. Yeah, it's making me wish I was near the beach right now. But definitely use a top coat. It does dry down dull, as most thermals do, though it is pretty glossy, all things considered. still want a top coat to seal everything in and enhance the shine. So my fingers were cold when I was swatching. Here it is transitioning a bit as my fingers warmed up. And this is as warm as I could get it. And the second half of the duo is Sticky Kisses, which is a glowy purple to red shimmer with reflective glitter, ultra chrome chameleon, and ghost flakes. So this can be used as a topper or built up on its own. I will show it as a topper, but for now I wanted to build up on its own because these are the kinds of colors I live for. I absolutely love this polish, and yes, the only way you can get it is as part of the duo. If you are going to leave it on its own, you could leave it in 2 coats, but I will show it in 3. It's just really sparkly and fun and pretty. I love what Carrie calls the ghost flakes. They add a really pretty element to the polish, and the reflective glitter is also a really nice touch. And here I am layering it over Lavender Chai from Cracked Polish. It was their Crelly Jelly of the Month for February, I think. Recently released anyway, and I just think it works beautifully. So definitely use top coat. This does have a bit of texture, and can't wait for you to see this in all the different lighting. All right, my top picks from what I swatched for you. I absolutely loved the Moonshine Mani. I thought it was delicate and ethereal, fantastic formula, and just like super dreamy and very easy to wear. Call it weird, call it wonderful, but I really liked the Paint It Pretty polish. I love that Sherry just went for it. Yellow is like a color that not everyone loves. It's sheer and there are massive glitters, but I applaud Sherry for creating something so unique. It has a fantastic formula, and it also just is really fun on the nail. So I really, really like that one. And I do also really love the Cracked polish. That brown is beautiful. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think we're gonna see a lot of brown this year, and this one is like the one to beat. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on these polishes in the comments. Let me know if you're planning on picking any of them up. And I guess that's it for this video. Hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.